This is the Transformers Generations Combiner Wars Deluxe Class Skydive. The figure is part of the first wave of these Transformers Combiner Wars Deluxe Class series of figures. Here's the artwork, packaging. Nice. Comes with his own trading card. Nothing fancy. Okay. And here is the figure. Very nice. Again, the Hasbro continues to impress me with these Combiner Wars figures. They just look so nice. And I never had the aerialbot, so they are a very nice update to the old classics G1 toys I never had. So really nice, and a lot of articulation to boot. So they're obviously referenced, they're homages to the old G1, but with heavy reference to the IDW comic book Transformers storylines. Here's a look at the other combiners that we've had from Hasbro, Energon, and Fall of Cybertron. And here he is with his buddy, pal, leader, Silverbolt. Okay, it's a great sculpt. I'm sure Hasbro is going to be recycling a lot of the parts, a lot of the pieces for these figures with their other upcoming figures in this line. So I'm not too bummed up about that. It's okay to recycle. Just they have to do a nice treatment for the figure, and they did a good one with this one. And again, if you're a kid, you didn't grow up with the old G1 toys, and you're just wondering, it's just a jet that they packed onto the back of a robot. Well, that's what the G1 toys actually looked like. They were just jets with robots underneath them, and then they transformed. They stood up, transformed to robot, and then pulled them down. They became jets. Back in the day, they were the thing, but nowadays you got to do more to please the kids. Transformation for this one is a little bit tricky, particularly in the arms, so I'm going to go walk you through that in a little while. So he comes with his double-barreled gun again. Different set of weapons for each of the figures, which is nice. I'm probably going to be recycling these along the way, but that's fine. Again, a different foot. There's nothing symmetrical about things, which is nice. Gives the character, gives the figure a personality, so you don't interchange the weapons. This is for Skydive, and Alpha Bravo will have his own set of weapons, and Firefly will have his. Paint apps for the figure, wonderful. Just it evokes so much G1-ness to it that I'm just so pleased with it. Hardly anything to complain about. Autobot logo, the gold on his face, no face mask, which is nice, not like Firefly. And look at that. There's so much tremendous work done on the paint apps that you don't want to complain about this figure, and just really admire it. I'm very happy Hasbro has really put an effort to really make really decent toys with these Combiner Wars figures. And they're looking to be very strong. So articulation for the figures, got a ball jointed neck, but this one doesn't allow him to look up as much. You'll have to do this to make him look up. Just a simple basic ball joint. Ball jointed shoulders, waist swivel, bicep swivel, hinge elbows that don't ratchet as much. Ball jointed hips, thigh swivel, hinge knees. And that's it. So to transform him, let's turn him into an arm for now. Turn him into an arm. Again, we'll turn him into a left arm or right arm, whatever. It says, just making sure I don't make a mistake. It says that you'll have to. Which is weird. This is the tricky bit, okay? The first step in transforming him into a limb or to his ultimate. Let me put this thing together first. So if he's a right arm, you're going to have to do it this way or this way. I'd like to do it this way, despite having these things so that the elbow bends the correct way. Instructions just say you do it this way. So it bends this way. It doesn't really matter. It's up to you. You'll have to untab the arms. Now, it's kind of hard the first time. It's going to be very tight. first time around. But once you get the hang of it, you have to pop these out this way. The instructions just tell you to just move them down, which is, I'm gonna show you, okay? Like that, see? Or not. Yeah, it just says fold it down and up, like that. Huh? Oh, it doesn't tell you to move it down. Sorry, my bad. We'll do it later in the in here. Here's the one I was mentioning, right here. In alt mode, to get to this position, you'll have to just fold them down. Sorry, right there. See? All it says is you just sort of move it up and down like that, which is kind of confusing. Well, I'll show you in a little bit. Okay, so don't untab them first. My bad. I'm getting confused. Just do it this way. And then just fold in. Yep. Okay, fold in like that. I don't know, I'm not buying this one. This one is just okay for me. So yeah, and that's the that's the arm mode. Okay, decent enough. I mean, you compress everything here. You could do it this way if you want, or if you want it double jointed, you could do it this way. That's the beauty of these mash 'em up type of engineering for these toys. So really is up to you. But looking at it in pictures, I was like, come on, Hasbro, what did you do? But then now having it up close, it actually looks pretty decent. Just put some light on that. Okay, so not bad. Okay, let's turn him into a foot, because in the old G1 he was a foot. Skydive. Here he's going to be a right leg. Let's do that thing I was saying. Let me see. I'll put him back. Okay. Foot position. So rotate this. Rotate it this way. Compress the legs right here. That. Now this one's a little bit tricky. You see that really small hole in his ass right there. You're gonna have to peg these two tabs together right underneath that. It's a little bit tricky, but if you do it several times, you're gonna get it in that hole quite nicely, right? Just like that. It takes some time. Again, the first time around, it's gonna be really tight, like this one. First time, the instructions just told you to go move it up and down. I figured out that you had to do this, swivel it down again, right like that, and fold it like this. So it takes some working out. I mean, the instructions don't tell you everything, which is a little bit, you know, sad, because some kids might just go rip it off. But I'm sure most kids are smart today. They'll figure it out. Just pop it nicely like that. There is a little bit of a small tab that goes into a very small hole right there that you'll have to detach. Then slowly rotate. This one rotates also down. You don't just fold it like this. There's a hinge. There's that black hinge. You'll have to swivel down like that, and then fold his arms like this. And again, just like Firefly or Air Raid or not, the old G1 toy has them positioned this way, with the foot like this, with the jet at the back part of his leg. But because this new Combiner Wars, the joint goes this way, it doesn't, well, it can go that way, but it's not going to work. It goes this way. It's a little bit of a different orientation. You can always display your figures this way, but Combiner Wars, this is the leg, because the knee bends this way. Okay? And then for jet mode, go ahead and do that. Okay. Okay, this, fold these down, these. Oh. Okay, just making sure things are aligned. And then full detach these and everything. I mean, the kibble, just like what I mentioned with Alpha Bravo, the nose cones, they do tab in somewhere so they don't fly off when you're in there in limb mode or robot mode. Just detach them. Just really nice engineering on the part of Hasbro. Thank you very much, Hasbro. Just tab it in like that. No landing gear for this guy, but that's fine. Just tighten everything up. And there he is. There is Skydive in his, I think he was supposed to be an F-16A. Not sure if this looks exactly like an F-16. I remember an F-16 had a little bit bigger wingspan right here. But that's fine, you know, just nitpicking. It looks like the one in this G1 alt mode. Really looks like it. I'm just not sure if he had these double fins. He could have had just one fin. I can't remember. But he looks really nice. The gold, the black, the gray, everything evokes the old G1 Skydive. Again, you can put the weapons here. Really awesome. Just wonderful. Wonderfully done, Hasbro. This figure, again, is going to get a 10 out of 10 for me. Absolutely brilliant. Looking forward to combining everything to Superion. I hope that thing will surprise me and please me and not disappoint. We'll see. So there you go, folks. I hope you've enjoyed this video review. If you did, please click the thumbs up icon at the bottom. Don't forget to share the video or subscribe to this channel. Catch all my video reviews on this channel, Chefatron. Follow me on Twitter for my toy purchases, Instagram for my toy sightings here in Manila. Both are on FXFran's username. This has been the Transformers Generations Combiner Wars Deluxe Class Skydive. Thanks for watching.